in today's video, I decided to go ahead and compare two mascaras that seem pretty similar to me. One of them I really like, and I've liked it for years. So the ones that we'll be comparing today will be Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, as well as L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. And this is what they look like, and we'll go ahead and get started on the video. That way you guys can see. So these are my lashes with no mascara. No mascara at all. And we're doing Right Eye with Too Faced. Like I said, we're doing two solid coats on each lash, top and bottom. The only thing is that I usually like waterproof. I know there's a waterproof mascara for Too Faced. I'm not sure about L'Oreal. But we'll see. I'll show you at the very end. Now I realized that while I'm applying my mascara, you can't really tell because I have to get really up and close. So I'm gonna like fast forward this part and then show you at the end. Now, I haven't gone back and dipped my wand, and this is what I've gotten so far. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop, because with this one what happens is it can get clumpy really fast. So I'm stopping right there, and then we'll move on to the next eye. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the left eye with L'Oreal. And let's see, I've never ever tried this one before. This is what the wand looks like, and let's see. Now I usually go from the top and kind of curl out like that, and then I'll go from the bottom up. So I'm doing the very same thing on both lashes. So now right off the bat, I can tell you that the amount that this one gives me, which is L'Oreal, is not the same. But I'm not mad at it. Ooh, because I'm not mad at it because like I said, Too Faced can kind of get a little clumpy really quick, where I feel like L'Oreal, you can kind of build it up. Okay, well, it's getting there. It's looking a little spidery, but so are these, so. Oh. Okay. I think that's where we're stopping. That's where we're stopping for L'Oreal, because I keep trying to smooth it out so they don't look as spidery, but I feel like the more I'm trying, the more spidery they're looking, especially like this bottom lash. Okay, so that's L'Oreal. This is Too Faced. Now it's definitely a little bit more buildable, because the formula seems to be just a little bit lighter. So I can build it up a little bit better. Now I did not curl my lashes this is how my lashes are, and to be honest, I'm kind of liking this side just a little bit better. This is how we're looking. Let's see, let me move up the camera just a tiny little bit, and come on, work with me. And this is what we have. So we have, oh, too close. So this is L'Oreal, and this is Too Faced with just, I went over it a couple of times, but I only dipped my mascara in the mascara wand in once, and that's what we got. So we have L'Oreal on the left, Too Faced on the right. They seem to kind of build up the same, so yeah. Let me zoom you guys out. So we're gonna go ahead and go throughout our day. It is currently 3:31. That is a picture of my husband as a baby. So adorable. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's 3:31. Let me see. 3:31. Focus. There you go. It's 3:31 p.m. right now. I'll check in an hour or two, and then I'll do a couple of check-ins throughout the day, and then I'll check in at the very end of the night, see how it's been holding up. So I can give it probably like a good 6 to 8 hours, maybe even more, depending on how my day goes. But we'll check in. Okay guys, so this is our 2-hour check-in. We are at 5:36 right now. Let me see if it focuses. See, 5:36. So this is my left side, this is my right side. Looking at it, my right side looks just a little bit clumpy, but I think that was me. So this is Too Faced, this is L'Oreal. So far I think they're both doing pretty well. None of them have streaked. I haven't really done much. I've been just kind of, I filmed another video. I made that little vase right there that you guys see right here. I made that. Yeah, I'm gonna cook right now. I'm gonna make dinner. See, you know, being in the stove, being in, not in the stove, but being in the kitchen and cooking and the heat, see if any of it transfers. Sometimes if I don't use waterproof mascara, some of it will transfer down here. But so far they're doing good. So far they both look about the same. I don't really see any major difference in the way that they're wearing. But yeah, I like both of them, and I think that if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't really know the difference. You know what I mean? Okay guys, very last check-in. It is currently 9:16 at night. It is 9:16, so it's been about 6 hours. I actually had something come up and I need to be up early in the morning, so I'm calling it an early night. I'm not going to bed yet, but I'm gonna take off my makeup, and I wanted to check in before it gets later and then I potentially fall asleep. So right eye was Too Faced, Better Than Sex. Left eye was L'Oreal. I feel like they did pretty okay. I asked my husband, he said that this one looks a little more clumpy than this one, and he actually liked this one better. He thought this was high-end and this was drugstore, which is not the case. But I do think he's right. Like, you know, this one is a little bit more clumpy. You can see that these kind of stuck together, whereas this one, it's not really as clumpy. only about here it's stuck together, but sorry, but there was no transfer in the 6 hours. I did cook. I ended up finishing some laundry. I was really fighting a nap, but this is what it looks like. Overall, I think they're about the same. I would consider it a really good dupe. If anything, drugstore comes up a little bit less. Very last thing I'm gonna do is I have a makeup remover wipe, and I'm gonna see how well they come off. So I'm starting off with Too Faced and see how it's coming off. Let me grab a mirror real quick. Actually, I have a mirror right next to me. So I'm gonna take it off and just see how easily it comes off. I know that Too Faced usually it's not the hardest mascara to take off, but it's it stays on pretty well, which means that when it's time for it to come off, I do need like a good wipe. Let's see. Okay, you'll see that. So it took like half of my little towel to take it off, and then I'm just gonna use the other half for drugstore, which wasn't as clumpy, and I definitely needed to build it up just a little tiny bit more to kind of make it look the same. So I'm expecting drugstore to come off a little faster, which it looks like it has. It's about this much. Now obviously not all of it is gone, but then I'm gonna take a clean part and just take it off. So this is the drugstore and this is Too Faced. Of course I had shadow and it took off my concealer, but you know, I think it comes down to a personal preference. For me, they're about the same. I feel like with Too Faced, I just trust it and I like the formula and I know how to apply it, and I usually use Too Faced kind of like for volume, and I'll go in with another one to kind of use length, to lengthen my lashes, but at the same time separate it, and I really like that combination. So I usually don't wear Better Than Sex by itself anyway, but I feel like the Lash Paradise, I could see myself wearing it by itself because it doesn't clump up as much. I feel like I have better control in building it up, but I think it just comes down to personal preference. Like I said, I am going to put the prices for both of them and exactly how much product comes in the tube. This one has a little bit more than the Too Faced, but obviously the price is a little bit different, and I feel like in the end it would probably be about the same because you need a little bit more of this one to build it up anyway than you do the Too Faced. So it would just come down to a personal preference. In the end though, I really like both of them, and I'm happy that I have both of them because I feel like I could really use them and incorporate it into my routine. So yeah, I think that's honestly all I really have to say. I think they're both really similar. Other than price, they are about the same. I think it comes down to price, personal preference, and within personal preference is whether you like it to be a little bit more clumpy, or you like being able to build it up a little bit more without using as much product. Let me know what you guys think. I personally think both of them would work about the same. I just like being able to use coupons and like extra care bucks and points and whatever at the drugstore, where you can't really do that like at Sephora. You would just pay the full price. But they're both good products, and I really like drugstore. I really like Too Faced better than Sex. So I don't know, I think I would definitely repurchase both. If you guys have tried it, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have anything that you want me to compare or try, or like try to review, go ahead and let me know. It honestly feels so good to have my makeup off. I'm really cold, so I'm gonna actually take the rest of my makeup off and call it a night. See you guys in the next video. Let me know your recommendations and what you guys think in the comments below. I'll also leave all my handles if you guys want to follow me on social media, and the channel that I have together with my husband. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!